Fractional ownership makes a lifestyle like this much more affordable for all of us. Not only does your investment entitle you to 4 weeks holiday just about anywhere in the world, it also gives you a piece of a valuable property asset that when it's sold will hopefully give you a good return.
From a celebrated career in World Championship tennis to the launch of an international leisure group that still holds his name today, David Lloyd has always aimed high. Now he has set his sights on and put his own personal investment behind a new way of thinking when it comes to foreign property ownership and international holiday travel. His David Lloyd Resort Group is developing properties around the world, including several resorts in Phuket. Each one offers investors a concept known as fractional ownership.
Well, David, from a tennis career to tennis clubs and now resorts all around the world, so how did you end up here in Phuket?
Well, a great friend of mine, Brian Jacks, who was the world judo champion, said, you must come to Thailand and see what a great country it was. And I came here really to play golf with Brian, came to Phuket and saw a house on a cliff and just fell in love with it. And it's changed into not just only building a house here, but actually doing lots of business here. And it's just a fantastic place. I love it.
So what's the concept behind the David Lloyd Resorts?
David Lloyd Resorts is a worldwide club where you buy a usage for 10 years and then the property reverts to you and we sell it and hopefully give you your money back plus a profit. So we've got clubs here in Phuket, we've got them in Canada, we've got them in Morocco, we've got them in Spain, and we're just starting to build them all over the world. So it's really a fantastic club.
Fractional ownership is a concept of shared ownership. In essence, you share the property with a number of other owners. In simple terms, you buy a fraction of the property, a share of the asset, and then you can use it for the corresponding fraction of time. The David Lloyd Fractional Ownership Resorts are split into 13 fractions. You will own 1/13 of your chosen property, and this equates to 4 weeks usage a year. It means investing in property which has capital growth that is later sold for hopefully a good return.
Now it's a concept called fractional ownership, and that's quite different to timeshare, isn't it?
Very different. They actually have a deed lodged in a bank, so no one can take their property away, no one can take their usage away, so it's absolutely safe. Timeshare started a long time ago and had a very bad reputation. Vacation ownership, you actually own something and it's yours. No one can take it away from you.
Now, typically the type of people that are investing into fractional ownership, are they those that are looking for a lifestyle, something for their family? I mean, is it quite mixed?
I think it's a bit of everything, I think people are fed up of sort of spending thousands and thousands of pounds on holiday not knowing what they're getting, and I think the fact that they actually have an ownership of this and after 10 years they actually can hopefully get a profit is something that we believe will go very well. Plus I think just our reputation in the industry of leisure, it means they're going to get a lot of leisure thrown in, like skiing, water skiing, tennis, all the things that I believe families need these days.
What fundamentally differentiates fractional ownership from timeshare is the element of true ownership of the underlying assets. All the resorts include restaurants, fitness clubs, beauty and spas, swimming pools, landscaped gardens, golf and tennis opportunities, children's activities, a number of concessionary discounts inside and outside the resort, and a concierge service. There's no doubt that Phuket Island is Thailand's holiday resort gem. Surrounded by dazzling white sands and a turquoise sea, this is a playground that draws visitors from throughout the world. Taking shape on the west coast of Phuket, you'll find the David Lloyd Resort of Kamala Falls. 109 luxurious condominium apartments, stunning gardens, cascading pools, and a David Lloyd managed clubhouse. David Lloyd also offers fractional ownership of several luxurious villas overlooking the fairways of the stunning Mission Hills Golf Course and Country Club. Or you can escape to a resort haven like Lotus Gardens, big on space and furnished with impeccable attention to detail. Not bad waking up with the blue of the sea on your horizon.
We've got lovely properties. We've got Lotus Gardens, which is very near Layan Beach, which is fantastic, and the other one is on a superb golf course, Jack Nicklaus Golf Course, Mission Hills. So, you know, we're catering not only to families, also to the people who want to play golf. So a lot of ours have golf resorts as well.
David Lloyd is also developing 20 multi-million-dollar houses on the Cape Sanwa John Chang headland near Kamala Beach. Fractional ownership here will include use of a luxury yacht like this. Architect Michael Earle is designing the clifftop villas that he says will capture the best of the views and the climate.
Well, Michael, this is a beautiful spot for an architect, isn't it?
It is. It really is.
So
very special.
What are we going to see here in the future?
Well, we're just starting the process of designing these villas. They're very modern, but taking clues from Thai architecture and also the landscape. So we want to make each plot and each villa very unique and very special.
Now, obviously, it's quite a challenging piece of land, I'd imagine, but
Sure
it's
is.
quite sizable, isn't it?
It is. It's very large, very large. And each plot has unique views. I mean, the views are panoramic, and obviously the vegetation is very special, and I think we're going to try to bring it all together into one.
So how do you describe this area? Where is this called the Kamala Headland? Is that right? Or it's sort of off Kamala Beach?
It is off Kamala Beach. I only know it as Cape Sawan, so I don't, beyond that, I don't know that there's any other title for it. But
It's probably got
that's a
one of
good
the
question.
best views on the island, doesn't it?
It really does. It really does. It's very exclusive. It's right at the end of this considered Millionaire's Row, and I think in a way they consider it the best piece of land on all of Phuket.
In the 80s, when David Lloyd set out with his plans for David Lloyd Leisure, such clubs were seen as only for the wealthy. Now many more people can explore the opportunity of owning and enjoying property abroad. David Lloyd believes that in today's world, fractional ownership is the smart way to own property.